Hey Amanda, so we're gonna jump right into it because your energy is real high and the universe is watching things as it goes on. Mac Miller song 2009. So some of these verses come from that song. When it comes to mine, 2009. It's not 2009 no more. And you knew it was behind that door. But for some reason, you transforming from all those things that happened. You overcame a lot of things. You really just been focusing on taking the time to celebrate and think about some things. Come July, you will see other things transforming. You will see you'll probably become even more of a social butterfly than what you were before. You're having patience and planning on rejoicing and celebrating and want to have victory and success in transforming, whether it be your body, whether it be your mind, whether it be your spirit, or you really being frustrated with how you're transforming when it comes to your body. You feeling like you're overweight, you feeling fat and things like that, or you having a flashback of when you were fat. Like, so it's like a phobia that you're fighting with, and like people don't really understand it, what's really happening. Seeing through and understanding, the victory and success, like, okay, you're celebrating. It's like, I'm happy I made victory and success. I made weight and tape. I've really been doing my thing. I'm really making things happening. You were stressing for a little bit, but now you're saying, hey, it's time for me to have and start a new beginning and starting this journey for you. Things in the home is really, not what they seem to you. You know what I'm saying? You want a combination of a change or two. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, which is your energy. You need to be releasing a lot of things. Like, you holding on a lot of things into your body. You stressing over a lot of things. You're not sure what's going to be happening, how you seeing these things. And it's just like, you're just like trying not to worry about it. Ask for feedback on certain things. Are you waiting for feedback to see where things are going to be at? Being patient and planning on how you can come to an agreement with that, or just trying to get things back, trying to get things intact, back on track. Being disciplined. You know that you are loved. You just feel like, a lot of things, you're not getting the love that you deserve. You're really focusing on your weight loss, or really needing to talk to like a nutritionist or a specialist. You're working on your degree. Like, you have a lot of moving things. But to be successful, make the necessary change to see what you need to do. If you wanted to eat out or have certain foods, like the foods that you like, your comfort foods, you need to make them at home. The desserts, your foods, all the stuff that you crave and desire, you have to learn to make that at home so it could benefit you, so you can reach the goals healthily and effectively for you. Like, a lot of things can come true if you wanted to go back to, an old weight that you used to do or have that was, that's fit for you. Set a reminder. You've been forgetful about some things. You have a long-term goal that you wanted to reach. Yoga possibly be one of those things. Go through by the chakras and clearing and healing those energies within those things. Transforming, you'll probably look more into it come July, or you something is happening, or it's going to be transforming again in July, where you're going to feel like you're aligned. It may be lightning and raining on this day, or whenever you decide to make some things, or around this time is when you like to make things. Sagittarian energy. Being dedicated to make sure you get everything all right. You really probably been over analyzing or observing your face or your skin. It's like, ooh, I gotta go fix this. November or Taurus season is going to be important for you as well. You are a very great leader. Know that you are appreciated, that you are loved. Someone do look up to you. Some people, will not say nothing to you. You need to start delegating some more stuff with Sagittarian energy. So someone probably has heavy fire energy, or come December, some things may have to be delegated to make a successful change. Or you might be getting ready to go to the range or go down range. Okay, so somebody might be getting ready to go downrange or was downrange, and when you had to delegate some things, eager to make a chance. Okay, you're just eager. You're just like, okay, taking advantage of it to reach a financial goal that you have in mind. Really, like, deciding, like, should I act on this? Should I, create some shit or come up with some goals? You really wanted to let something healthy happen, or a health habit that you had, you wanted to let it go. Someone is like, I don't know, maybe this is just something inside the home. I don't want to touch on it. I don't know if it's something that we should speak on. However, I'm aware that something is going on in the home, Holy Spirit. But you are, stuck on, like, trying to, not trying, but you are reaching your goal. It's just not how you wanted to reach it, but you're just like, it's just frustrated because it's like the energy in it. It's just like, I just need to do it. But some people are, mysterious of how you're doing this thing. Your intuition may have been on point when it came to work or a situation thing, and you're just not sure. You're just hesitant on if you should make the movement or move forward and what's new, because right now, like, happiness in with something is a struggle right now, and it's worrying you. It's driving you crazy. Like, you're just stressed. Like, I'm just seeing, like, a hot mess. It's like, oh, like, you really question yourself. Am I comfortable in this? Is this really happening? Am I just over stressed? Am I over analyzing shit? Like, you really speaking on, what's going on with this, because, I can't just be really just doing this on my own. And it's like you offering, like, counseling. You really just trying to organize and make sure everything is peaceful in the home. And yeah, you really looking for balance to come back in on a lot of things with Capricorn energy. And it's just like, are we good? Are we not good? And you just like, let me just take a break. Like, every chance that you can to get away, it's just like, taking the time away, and wanted to make, a very drastic or big change maybe coming your way. And you're saying you're no longer going to waste your time. You're not going to keep sitting in this, and you want to really genuinely enjoy the pleasures that you have. But that's going to require self-love. You have to love on yourself to know that, you heal the generational thing when it comes to your weight thing. People don't really understand that thing and that part of it. I get it. I understand it. Just, don't get yourself stuck and you end up getting anorexic. Like, you're going to reach your goal, but just be prepared for people like, oh, you're being anorexic and all this other stuff. It's like, you're just reflecting on a lot of things. You're like, let me calm down and chill out some things. Yeah, you're just struggling with some things, having some depression, repressing things. You're just like, let me just surrender to the process. What do I have to do? What's my next move in my career and things with these kids and my family? Because you're using your discernment, like, all this is of free will. You know what I'm saying? Free will, meaning, you can allow things to turn and change for the better for yourself, for your success or your own happiness. Or, may God give the will, whatever is meant to be, what will happen, how it's going to go is how it's going to go. But, we're not able to direct how it's going to go, but we are able to direct how we feel and how we go along with the process, and taking the necessary action to make sure, hey, I have things built. I have my money straight. I have my, if and when that this time comes where, whether I choose to disconnect or stay connected and disconnect from certain things, because I see that people do, sometimes we disconnect in relationships. And if nothing is volatile that's going to interfere in the middle of things, don't get unfocused on, what is happening. If you feel that things need to be directed, or you feel like you're growing apart from some things, or, you're growing through some things, or dealing with some things personally, or someone's not really realizing that you have up certain boundaries or things that you don't want to deal with. Like, the inner beauty starts within you, and, you're feeling lackluster and not attractive, and not realizing how attractive you really are. You're very, very beautiful. You're attractive. to. You have to come to acceptance with it. And it's a struggle at times. A lot of people don't understand that that is a struggle to come to acceptance, to get compliments and things like that, especially when it's something that you're not ever, you wasn't ever really used to or didn't really grow up in. Like the difference between you and your husband, he just don't know, like y'all came from two different environments. It's not culturally, but socially, economically, you know what I'm saying? It was just a lot differently. Like it's some things that your family do differently that his family don't do. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he got to understand we all come from the same cloth, poo, because baby, Latins ain't no different than the next poo. You like, hey, take me out of the day. Y'all probably just need, you know, a date night. Because the last thing I ever want to think is like, hey, somebody's in a stuck energy. Like, do I stay? Do I go? Is this going to break up the home? You know, hey, speak about it. Don't go back and forth about it. You need to discover within you what you really want to do. What do you truly deserve? What will, you know, make things be okay? Like you like take a risk, because you know, if you're not happy in this, you gotta speak on it. And it's not supported by spirit. It's like they really want you to go back and forth about what you want to say. Set some goals, create boundaries, hidden motivations, kids, home. I'm just seeing the kids at home and you're just like, you know, what's going on? Yeah, your higher self is really trying to speak to you, you know, so you can be paying attention to what's going on in the home and be like, hey, you know, not being left out for a sucker for something. Stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Be aware that, you know, nothing with that at night or being out and things like that. Just be mindful of those, you know, type things. And then please. You are going on a long, safe journey. You know, you about to go on a trip, or, you know, planning on like stuck energy. Do I go? Do I stay? You know, I don't know. Do I trust someone? You just don't know. Persist and you'll be successful in the matters that you do, or the ideas that you're coming up to. But just, you know, whatever you choose to believe is true for you, you know, do what's best for you. Something serious will be told to you, which you must not believe. So something may have been told to you, or will be told to you, or may past, present, or future, and don't dwell on it. Don't sit on it. You know the matter of the things that happens within for you and your family and within your home. Don't be resistant to make a change necessary to discover yourself, to know what you deserve, what's more deserving for you and the family, what's going to work, so you're not stuck in a stuck energy. When you're in home, and home is peaceful energy. Regardless, it should be serenity, it should be peace, it should just, you know, flow peacefully. Even if misunderstandings and conceptions of a situation, or misunderstandings, however you choose, we can agree to disagree, or we can agree to disagree to come to a clear understanding, to put up a boundary. If this is a conversation that we choose, you know, that, hey, I don't like to talk about that, and you wanted to talk about that, you know, is it necessary? Wants can be negotiated. A need is not. If I need space for a day, I'm not going to compromise that. I need my day. So if I'm going to take a day, you can take a day. And then we're going to meet halfway. Okay? We're not going to play these kind of games. We're going to speak on this today. You're not here to play. Carry through with your plans. Carry through with your plans. We got 35. Making that change. 8. Scorpio energy. November energy. Carry through with those plans that you have coming your way. You will be more prosperous in the near future. So some things are coming for you, towards you. You know, your students do pay attention to you. You sometimes low-key learn something new from them too. You be like, what? Okay. You got people that look up to you too. because they see that you enjoy so much freedom, and it's just like you're just a free bird, and they're just like, oh, like, look how she's just so free, and her family go do this and that. And you know, people expect things from you. Pisces energy. I also get Gemini energy, just seeing you being free, like really scoping in the ego energy, like you're soaring in. You just bring in certain things, but people just don't know, you know, the deep ends of everything. It's soul retrieval. It's time to go back to you. What makes things happy for you? You know, whether you want to make a dream come true, you can make it happen with, you know, you and your kids, or you can make it with, you know, him. Unconditional love. You wanted to go out to dance. You wanted to rejuvenate some things. Reawaken. It's time for a rebirth. Lavender. Relax. Put it on a diffuser. Light some incense around the house. Get a candle, you know, to get you to calm down. And, you know, look up other ways. Yoga, stretching, anything that you can do with compression on your body, on yourself. You know, bring that all out of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take that moment. You know, if you got to do the meditation where it says, fuck it. Fuck it. You know, hey, fuck it away. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know, nobody's here to judge and say, you know, what's the right or wrong way to do some things. And that's okay. I'm not here to judge you on any of that. You know what love is meant for you, what will bring you back to you. And, you know, you resisting any truths about yourself makes you have to go back to mental health. You know, what's your mental health like? Are you, if I'm going to keep getting depressed, am I going to keep getting angry? Am I going to keep getting upset? Am I going to keep having these flashbacks? Am I going to be sad because I'm missing, you know, somebody that passed away? Am I going to be sad because, you know, me and my family don't connect this kind of way type thing? You know, make that connection with yourself. Be the example for yourself that you never had. My work is the loving of the world. Workaholic. You work a lot, and it's just like sometimes we got to slow down and stop and see, you know, where does it benefit me and where does it hinder me? I have to find the balance within me. Give thanks for unknown blessings already on their way. Native American singing. So yes, you have Native American, Hawaiian energy or ancestry roots. Yeah, that is true. You got Native American roots really deep too. Mexican, Aztec, but heavy is more Native American. Possibly Hawaiian if you do your DNA ancestry. Let the thankful heart sweep through the day, and as the magnet finds the iron, so it will find in every hour some heavenly blessings. You got a lot of heavy blessings coming your way. You know, give thanks for the unknown blessings already on their way. It's so much blessings and things coming your way, like you've been stressed out and worried about, and there's so many good blessings coming your way. You just gotta figure out you're getting in your own way. Don't get in your way. Let the things work how they're supposed to be. You know, let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. So stick to what makes you happy. If it's putting you in a happy space, in a happy mental space, keep it that way. And then be like, hey, that's my boundary. This is what, you know, makes me happy. You welcome to enjoy, you know, join me and enjoy this. And we can figure out how to get a sitter, a nanny, whatever the case may be, you know. And you probably tell them, I'm not happy. I accept that I have created. I accept all that I have created for myself. My past and my present. I am willing to allow my future to happen. Let things happen. I forgive all past experiences. You're not your past. They happen. And that's okay. You know, don't forget it. It's the experience that made you the way that you are. However, you are able to create the environment where it doesn't faze you. You know, if somebody said something and it was meant to anger you, oh, you know, because the other person is angry, it doesn't mean that I have to be angry. You can handle a lot more things a little clear-minded, you know, be clear-headed. Divine right action is guiding me. Every moment on the day, I know that whatever the outcome is, it is perfect for me and everyone concerned. So if a crappy day happened, what did you learn from, what was the lesson of the day? So let it go. Because that can't affect you anymore. Because if we hold on to that, then we leaving the door open for anyone to affect our energy that's outside of us. And you know, you already have to deal. I got a husband and I got kids. I got to cook dinner and I got all this other shit. And I'm not going to let nobody, you know, make me step outside of what is divinely right for me. I trust and know that all is well in my world. It's good over here, Pooh. You know, and I don't know about, you know, you got to tell somebody it's good over here, Pooh, but I don't know about you. It might be, you know, a little funny in the home right now, but, you know, if you're not happy, you're not happy. And then you're fixing it and you're looking for your happiness. You can find, like, people in certain relationships fail to realize, even when you're together, hey, I don't like you today, but I love the shit out of you. However, I'm going to retract my emotions, not the mental, physical, anything, my emotions. I have to get that in check. Okay, I was feeling angry. I'm going to be angry and I'm going to talk to myself. I'm going to calm myself down and I'm going to cry it out. So I ain't got to feel it. And then I'll be like, okay, I was mad about what? And why was I mad about it? And what do I do to fix it? I will have a whole conversation with myself. That's why it says make self-talk a habit, because I'm going to make sense of all this with myself. And if I make sense to myself, everything else is irrelevant outside of it. I will know if I need to apologize to myself and to the next person about my actions or my emotions at that time. But when I put myself in a mental space of pure clarity, everything that you're going to need to say is going to come to you clearly, precisely, with clear understanding, and you'll be able to know how to make the move ahead of time. But always check in with yourself. Am I really feeling this way? Am I really thinking this way? Is this really what it is? I trust and know that all is well in my world. I am not my past experiences. Okay, when you know you show me stuff from my past experience, yes, it's gonna trigger me, and yes, I'm gonna point, hey, chill out with the shit. It's okay to tell a motherfucker that. I am not restricted by limiting beliefs. You can do anything you put your mind to. It's like, I wish I could do what, baby, anybody could do what the next person do. You just get with the right people that's connected to you, or you work with the right people that are genuine and true and ain't on no bull. Then you can, you know what I'm saying? You can do that shit too. I am gentle, kind, and comforting to my inner child. Baby, heal that inner childhood wound. You ain't gonna be fat, Pooh. So quit fighting with yourself. Get that thought out of your mind. It's a lot of past childhood trauma that happened to you that does affect you right now. And you need to go back and talk to that little girl. Tell her hello. And tell her you got her. Just how you do that with the kids. Imagine everything that you're saying to yourself. Would you want Layla to be saying the things that you say to yourself to you? No, it would hurt you. You would cry for that. I know you would cry like, my baby said, but like I know you be having that ugly cry. Like, I know you would. If she was saying any of the things that you have been saying to yourself, if she came to say what you've been thinking to yourself or feeling to yourself, out the room, James. Thank you. Yeah. Negative messages from family and society. You are not that. Release the old negative messages from family and society, what they said that you are. Baby, you're not it. I trust myself in the process of life. I trust the moment I am willing to change. It is amazing how the universe brings me what I need. And I probably just came just in time for what you need. I am one with everything in my planet. Was her healing message, and we're gonna close it out for Amanda, please. Take a leap, take a risk. Ecstasy, bliss, and belief, resurrection, comeback, rebirth, renewal. It's time for you to get back to you. Really take deep time to heal you. You know, if you can get therapy, if you can, get mentorship, coaching, anything, get yourself into, if you don't want to do therapy, do coaching, but do therapy too, so you can have it in your medical records for your VA stuff, Pooh. When you get ready to get out, have that shit in your records so you can be able to get the necessary help. Shoot. They be acting like old childhood wounds. Shit, we triggered by old childhood wounds in the bullshit when you send us down range. And me going to lose my damn brain and seeing this bullshit. I gotta read it on paper too. That's traumatized. That's even more traumatizing when you gotta read it. That the imaginary, baby, honey, they don't understand. But it's just like, it's a lot of things from, you know, when you were married and all this other stuff. It's a lot of things that people just don't really know what you had to go through to get where you are. So it's just like, whatever. But this is what I have for you, beautiful soul. Until next time, I love you.